Ladies, shorties, gather around because what is this 2024 even? What is this 2024 even? Okay, let's just get right to it, man. Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sugar. Super excited as always to be shooting this video, and if you've never been here before, do well to subscribe. On this channel, we talk about things happening in our society, especially in relation to women, but mostly just a lot of gist. And today's episode is full of gist because, like I said, what is this 2024? What is this 2024? So we're still in January. This is probably what, the third week. Remember how we were wishing people Happy New Year? We didn't know that the year would go like this, so I beg. This is not how the year should go for the rest of it, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, let's start from the top. So the first thing that happened this year was just TD Jakes left, right, center. Like, what happened? Our uncle, Yani Nini. Bro, for us to hear, oh, Siju, he's doing what, where? I don't know how true or fake those things are, that statement or that accusation. If you don't know, there are rumors that TG Jakes has been attending the gay parties hosted by PDD. If you don't know these people, you're probably doing well. You're probably doing well. But yeah, point is, he's a renowned pastor who has written books and helped a lot of Christians in the streets, and his daughter is even a pastor, and like his whole family, they're in ministry and all whatnot. And then they're saying now this man is gay, and he's been attending the gay parties with should I say non-Christian people. Before you ask attending people, it's not even about attending parties, it's just about the type of things. Once you are a certain person in a certain space, there's certain things that you can and cannot do, whether we like it or not. So that's just a huge scandal altogether. That's just a huge scandal, given that the whole queer community is, I don't want to say it's not accepted by Christians. It's just, okay, yeah, I mean, it's not biblical. So there's already that. So it's already giving hold up. So yeah, that has been crazy. Like, as if it was not enough. When we're still marinating in what is that? Then, what's her name? What's this auntie's name? Oprah Winfrey and Taraji P. Henson. Apparently, Oprah is not paying Auntie Taraji well, or something along those lines. So I still there like a lot of things happening, and we've had a lot of people come out during that whole saga for Oprah and Taraji, saying that Oprah has not been nice. And there's this lady who had worked on one of Oprah's productions before with Tyler Perry. I think her name is Monique or so. And I know her face, like she's quite a familiar, popular Black American actress. And so she goes ahead to say, or rather, the stories that she had said in the past started resurfacing, that, she tried to warn us, these people, she's a Black Nazi. It's like, we were just chilling, like it's a new year, fam. Why are y'all fighting on the internet already? Although, in my honest opinion, when I look at how, unless it's a lot of PR, when I look at that Oprah Taraji P thing, it's giving misunderstanding. It's like just have, because Taraji was just venting about what it takes to be a Black, excuse me, what it takes to be a Black actress in this generation, Black American actress in Hollywood. Yeah, I'll leave it that one. Yeah, and just how crazy that situation is, or how difficult it can be. But as in, I think she was really emotional, and just saying what she was feeling in that moment, I don't think she was trying to see it out there, because she doesn't come across as someone who you can buy easily, like you can just be like, shh. I don't think so. So I feel like it's just a big misunderstanding, because the Oprah has come out to say she supports Taraji, and come out is the word I'm using. But so in my opinion, I just think it's a media misunderstanding. And people need buzz. It's too early. Guys, like, we're still settling into the new year. Talking about media miscomprehensions and buzz seeking. Excuse me. If you are African, and even if you are not African, and maybe not all Africans, But I'm very sure if you mingle along the streets of Pentecostal Christianity, you must have heard of TB Joshua. Bruh, let me tell you, as the Cameroonian girl that I is, we grew up watching that man. Excuse me, team, touch your screen. Touch your screen for healing. I don't think it's funny, and I know that my God is not limited, so it's not a matter of whether I'm touching my screen or not, whether that was a fake action. Let's just start from the top. So, BBC posted a 3-part documentary. Yeah, a 3-part documentary, each of at least 50 minutes, talking about the cult that TB Joshua ran. Now, TB Joshua is a prophet. Prophet TB Joshua, or was a prophet, because he's late right now, actually, he's dead. He was a prophet who did a lot of extreme miraculous things. Like if you're looking for the drama, go watch Emmanuel TV, Scon. That's literally the channel that he had, like the media station, Emmanuel TV. If you're looking for miraculous drama, you want to see things happen that you cannot believe, it was there. If you wanted to see all the witches of the sea being delivered, like it was there. And I feel like the weight and the overwhelming nature of Emmanuel TV, it just made you believe that for real there is God and this man is powerful. Let me take a break. My lips are even dry. Yes. So as I was saying, that there is no way that you wouldn't believe, like even if you doubt, you're just like, this is huge. And especially being a West African, and I always say this to like most of my friends, if you're from West, in fact if you're from Africa in general, but like West and Central Africa, even South Africa, I think so, and in fact basically that Gulf of Guinea, but stretch all the way even to South America, right? You know that there's a lot of spirituality, there's a lot of these conversations around witchcraft, voodoo, black magic. So the thing is, we already know that extreme spiritual things happen. So it was good, or it was refreshing to just see miraculous deeds in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, right? Granted, some of these things used to seem very okay, but a lot of people testified they were healed. And I'm telling you, as a non-Nigerian, Cameroonians used to leave Cameroon to go to Synagogue Church of All Nations to get healed. How true are some of those stories right now? I was a child, so I cannot really sit here and beat my chest and say that, oh, I know that I saw people, whatever, but I know that it was a very rampant common thing. And obviously when you watch Scon or Emmanuel TV, you'll see that Cameroonians were not the only ones. Like, people literally came from all over the world. And by the time I started watching him ish, to be honest, it was like entertainment for me, but by the time I started watching, I was a child. But his ministry had already grown. When you watch the documentary, his ministry started, I think, in the 90s, something of that sort. So this man had already grown, and the documentary explains that, oh, I'm spoiling it, but the documentary explains that he took, like he was so intentional to make his ministry audiovisual, like we had to see it on TV, you get, which I can see why. And there was the whole thing for, they were in like mega churches in Africa, so he was trying to get to bigger church standard, which he totally got to. Like you think you go to Synagogue Church on Nations like that, you have to double book for you to sit outside. That was how huge it seemed. Okay, like everybody's going to Lagos with a pass to go into Synagogue Church. That's how big it was, you understand? Like, there was this spiritual water that they even used to sell. What was that water called? And you know, we West Africans are big users of holy water, so there was water that they used to sell. Like, people would buy that water and go to their homes and like spray. And then this documentary is coming to tell us by people who worked with him, who are in that space, who are in very close contact with him, that he was a liar and using evil powers. Crazy and scary. Is it too far-fetched? Not really. Let me explain. By that time, there's already the clear, like I feel like West Africans know that there are pastors who use evil sources. Like it's something that we know. I always just think that God will not allow people to get away with that. But then again, the Bible tells us that people will come in his name but are not from him. So yeah, I hope I said that right. But I know, yeah, I'm very sure I said that. But yeah, so we should beware. So it's crazy because it's like we know that pastors be using evil sources, but I feel like this were too big for us to imagine. The flip side also is that they were too big. They were too big. The miracles were the same. They were too big, and like, could I not just receive healing in my house? Why do I have to travel all the way to Synagogue Church? Anyway, when you watch the documentary, you might see a lot of loopholes. My first takeaway was that the media can really make you believe something because these women are explaining, or these people are explaining how they made the media portray what they wanted us to perceive from Synagogue Church, and he was masterminding that, and also raping girls and doing other crazy things. But the flip side is also that the fact that we're getting this information through a renowned and like a good media station that can also manipulate the narrative is also like, hey, okay, so do we just believe? Should we just believe because you're saying? So yeah, I mean, even the way the stories are being told, but the flip side also is that we cannot just completely say that no, this is a lie. Like I feel like no one has like that kind of evidence, although so many more interviews have come out after that. And if you look at Twitter, movie left, right, center, like there's just so much that's happening that we can't just be like, this is not entirely true. Like we need to be very concrete to discard what we're watching. You get, basically, that thing hurt me personally. I felt so personally attacked. It felt like it was my problem. And I was never even like a believer like that. I just, we just saw it growing up, and no serious feelings, but it felt very heavy to watch. I felt so light too. It was so difficult. I remember after watching that documentary, I had to call my friend and just process. I'm like, this, what? Hey. Yeah. But from all of this, I always just tell people, get to know God for yourself so that people will not lie to you. And one thing is that God can talk to you personally. He can reach out to you. He will send people who are closer to you, who you have a really... Okay, I personally always believe in having a community of believers who I'm doing life with intentionally. So it doesn't have to be so far-fetched. That's just what I think. Like, it doesn't have to be so far-fetched all the time. But that was too much. It's the kingdom of God being attacked. What's happening? Are people being exposed? What is this? Let me put on lip gloss because my lips are even dry. But I've come almost to the end of this video. We're almost at the end of this video. Don't give up on me. I think it's the... Oh yeah, so I'm using... Let me do that YouTuber thing. Yeah, it's by Zara. I've got it for a while. It's not exactly like the most glossy, but I like it, especially because it's small and dandy and easy to use. That was a short break, and let's get to the next thing, the last thing. And this is a good segue because this one is entirely womanhood. Femicide in Kenya. Bro, we're still out here talking. Is this true? Is this a lie? What is happening? Bam! Women are just dying in this country. Yani, people are just losing their lives, and it is scary to see. It's scary to, like, ladies have been found butchered, others who... Yeah, basically ladies have been found butchered just this January. And I was listening to a statistics that said between 2017 and I think until this like 2024, somewhere about 500 ladies have died in like femicide has occurred basically. And if you don't know what femicide is, it's basically where women are killed intentionally. So it's not like a sickness or something, but like the intentional killing of women. That's just huge. We always talk about how unsafe it is for women to exist in general. It's just like you being a woman, you're already just so scared. Like you can dress in certain ways, and the truth is that that's not an excuse. It's never about how you dress per se, but even you just be like, you know what? Let me not attract certain things. You're not free in how you dress. You're not free where you walk. You're constantly overthinking. So even protect yourself, you do certain things that you feel like you should not be doing. And then somebody will just kidnap you and call your parents and ask for money, and if they don't have, you die the next day. Or you'll be going with a man who you trust and then your life just ends. It's crazy. It is super scary. It's just so scary, man. It's just I know that this is obviously too big to say, but there's that thing for you guys start thinking, is dating a Kenyan man safe? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, hey, will my life just go? But these things don't really happen in Kenya for sure. But it's just been scary that I think this past week, well, by the time I'm shooting this video, women have lost their lives. It's scary, man. It's scary. What level of God do women have to take? Like, what do we have to do to feel safe? You get what I'm saying? Like, what do we have to do to feel safe for existing in a place that should accommodate us? They say biologically we're weaker, so there's already certain fights that we cannot engage in, and we're already very emotional and well, that's it so far for 2024. That's it, because I'm even trying to think of good news and I'm just like, where? Please, I hope that this year is not just going to look like that, because that is scary. We're hoping for good things to be happening, and we have come to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, if you did not enjoy it, I get it though. Like, if you're angry, just let me know what you think about these different topics that we've spoken about. You know, what are your opinions? What has been going through your mind, basically? And that's it, guys. And until next time, see you.